Hello, my name is Gina McBurney, and the emerging trend in K through 12 that I chose was virtual reality and augmented reality in K through 12 schools. Virtual reality. It's the computer-generated simulation of a three-dimensional image or environment that can be interacted with in a seemingly real or physical way by a person using special electronic equipment. In our classrooms today, we are seeing students using VR goggles. Okay, moving on to augmented reality. So AR is a technology that superimposes a computer-generated image on a user's view of the real world, thus providing a composite view. AR provides an opportunity for students to interact with what they're seeing. The first benefit is enriching literacy. The second is placing learning in context, then improving retention, supporting specific needs, and increasing engagement. So the first benefit of enriching literacy, it shows a marked improvement in students who have had the opportunity to explore a virtual environment. So students are exploring the digital world, they're practicing on their speaking skills. The immersive sensory nature of VR improves the quality of students' language when they're speaking, and also that transfers to when they're having to write about their experiences. This also creates a way for the context of learning to have a deeper meaning and a deeper understanding, because students are able to see what they are learning about and experience it through the VR experiences. This also provides an opportunity to engage students and allow them to have a personal experience with what they are learning, and that encourages students to stay in school, because a lot of students don't learn or don't like to learn in traditional classroom environments. The last benefit of supporting specific needs, VR and AR open up exciting learning opportunities for students with specific educational needs. For instance, children with autism, they find the sensory immersion of a 360 video a comforting and a safe way to learn new concepts. So this is all great for the way in which learners today in the 21st century learn. Moving right along to learning outcomes. Learning outcomes from VR and AR allow students to better understand learning concepts because they're interacting with the content in a virtual way, and they're able to travel to places that they perhaps will never be able to access in a classroom, and then exploring and allowing for greater collaboration. As students are able to learn in context, they're able to have better conversations when they're interacting with their peers in their classroom or in a different classroom that they're connected to. And then VR and AR allows course curriculum to be supplemented. It's giving learners that visual aspect of learning. The main challenge is implementation. It's getting the gear you need, having virtual reality videos available, expanding virtual horizons, and then sharing your VR with your colleagues. There's a lot of research out there that is focused on whether or not virtual reality is safe for children. So it's important to have these three things in mind: calibrate tools for children, limit time spent on a VR experience, and create optimal space in the classroom. We don't want children getting hurt. We don't want them to be affected by using VR goggles for too long, because there's research that shows that it can affect their vision right after they're using their VR goggles. VR goggles are actually not recommended for children under 13. So as an educator, it's important to know your students and to be able to adjust to VR according to your students' ages. teachers are using is Google Expedition. It's a virtual reality teaching tool. There's a kit that comes with it, and you're able to download the app on your devices so that you can use it in your classroom. And then you can use this for example, virtual field trips. Following is going to be a video to show you.
You could pick anywhere in the world that you want to go. Where would you want to go?
I would like to go to the moon.
Thailand, ancient Greece,
India, to Nigeria, my homeland.
One or maybe all of the 7 wonders of the world. When you explore different places, you have the chance to actually learn something new.
You want to be able to show the kids that there's something outside of your community that you could go to and learn from, and that there's other places you can visit.
All right, so let's do our objective and we'll talk about the lesson for today.
We're going to take a field trip to Verona, Italy to see the place where Romeo and Juliet lived.
I'm going to take you on this field trip under the water. Okay, you guys ready? Pick up your devices.
And look in your cardboard.
What is that? I see a shark.
Whoa!
It allowed us to go somewhere we wouldn't normally be able to go.
Are we in China?
This is the Great Wall of China.
We got to see the place itself so we could actually understand what she was talking about.
How long would it take to walk the length of the Great Wall of China? So much more enriching than just showing them a picture or just having them read about it.
This device can actually make us go to places that we've never been before.
It brings the lesson to you. You have to see it for yourself to believe it.
There's so much other places to see, so you know that it's never going to end.
This is an example of what it's like to wear VR goggles. So I found this video on YouTube, and there's a ton of different options. You're able to take your students on virtual field trips to different places around the world. This is a video of the Grand Canyon, and it provides you with an example of what it would look like. So you have a 360 view of the Grand Canyon, and you can move to the right or to the left, up or down. And then as the video goes on, it will show you different parts of the Grand Canyon, so you can see. So for example, the way that a teacher would implement this into their lessons would be, for instance, geology. If students are learning about rocks in the Grand Canyon, they'd be able to use this to be able to see what kind of rocks there are. VR and AR in the classroom is an emerging trend. Out of the studies that have been done, only 5% of teachers are actually using this in their classroom, but this is expected to double in 2018 to a $17.8 billion industry. So as time goes on this year, I think we're going to see it more often. So this is my presentation, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you. And here is my reference page of where I was able to find information for this project and a list of resources that I used for my research.